Welcome to the channel. My name is Kevin and this is Green Hat Tangents, and I've got a story for you. This story has been going on for a little bit and actually happened in March, that there is a Ukrainian couple that decided the best thing for them to do is to handcuff themselves together. And they did this because they want to stop arguing. Think of a lot of other better ways, better ways to deal with arguing than to handcuff yourself to another person. I have no idea how they do some of the things that you need to do generally by yourself. Go to the bathroom, for instance. This is one of the things that I'm kind of wondering, what do they do when they want to have like private time alone from each other, just to do general things that you would need to do privately? Anyway, this is a very interesting story. Before I get into it, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the notification bell as well. Leave a like and a comment, and let's get into it. Okay, let's get into the story. This has to be one of the strangest things I've ever heard, that you would handcuff yourself to another person because you want to stop arguing. I guess that is one way to do it, right? I don't think I'd ever do this. Um, Even if I was married, I still would never, ever, ever do this. But let's look at the story. And let me bring the article right here. So, it says in Kharkov, Ukraine, sorry, it says a Ukrainian couple who grew tired of arguing are trying to mend their on-off relationship by handcuffing their hands together for 3 months and documenting their experience on social media. Now, who do you think came up with this idea, right? Because I'm trying to think how that conversation went. And they were like, hey, you know what we should do, dear, honey? We should handcuff ourselves together because that will stop us from arguing. I don't, how did that discussion go is my question. Like, what was the first thing that they said and came up with this idea? Anyway, online car salesman Alexander Kudlay, 33, and beautician Victoria Pustovitova, 28, began what they call their experiment on Valentine's Day and have since gained thousands of followers on Instagram. In terms of physical comfort, with everyday passing, we are getting used to it more and more. It gets easier, Cuddly told Reuters in their flat in the eastern city of Kharkiv. He came up with the idea after Postovo said she wanted to break up with him. Oh, so it was his idea. Wow. Okay then. Okay then. I guess he was like, I want to marry you. I I want to marry. I don't want you to leave me. We should do this because I think I can stop arguing if we just handcuff ourselves together. That does not sound like romance to me, but I guess I guess so. Um, I don't know anybody else who would actually do this. Not if you suggested this to someone else. I don't know how many people would actually be okay with this. How do they work? I wonder. Like, because he's a salesman and she's a beautician. Like, what? How do they even do their jobs? We used to break up once or twice a week. Is what they said when during another flight. Vika once again said that we had to break up. I replied, "Then I will attach you to myself." Okay, dude, all you. But I get, this is a cool story. Posta Vita refused his idea at first, hanging up the phone on him the first time he suggested it, but eventually changed her mind. Now, nearly a month now, neither has had any personal space, and they do everything together from grocery shopping to cigarette breaks. And she said, I decided it will be an interesting experience for me, that it will bring into my life new, bright emotions which I did not experience before. And she said, I love him, so I came to a decision to do it. Yeah. All right. Well, now they do post pictures of themselves on social media. And she also says the fights between us did not disappear. We still fight, but when we approach a dead end and there is no understanding between us, we simply stop talking instead of packing up our things and walking away. I have no idea why anyone would want to do this. I mean, this is one way to make sure that you don't break up. I guess if you fight but you're attached to each other, there's nowhere you can go. So you kind of have to say, okay, we fought. Now what? You're kind of just, you can't leave the room without bringing them along with you. Um, I don't know that I would ever think about. I don't know I would ever think about doing this. I don't think I know another person who would actually do this because it just seems crazy to think about, right? Like you want to be with someone so bad and you don't want to break up with them anymore that you're just gonna say, let's handcuff ourselves together. And this had to be a spur of the moment idea that this guy first came up with, and then he was like, if it's the only way I get to keep her, stay around her because I love her so much, I am willing to handcuff myself to her. And I can't believe she said yes. That's the other thing. Like, I don't think I know any person, any woman, or even any guy that would just go for this, right? Like, this is just something strange and unique and kind of crazy. And this, I think, is back in February. So by now, they should be just about done with this. Pretty much. Well, in May. So yeah, May 14th, I guess, is when they're done with their 3 month thing. Now I wonder how it's gonna go when they actually take the handcuffs off, right? Are they just gonna be like, "Hey, I'm free," or are they gonna be able to be away from each other at that point, or what is it gonna be like? Because once you're not handcuffed anymore, you have a fight, then you can still go your separate ways and just not be around each other at that point when the handcuffs are off. So I just wonder how that's gonna be once they take the handcuffs off. Is the relationship still going to be as strong, or is it gonna, the first time they hit that roadblock or whatever, is it they're just gonna go their separate ways and end up right back to where they were because they aren't forced to be together at that point. So, but I hope this works out for them. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. I would never do it, but I'm just saying that for them, I hope that it works out. I hope that they have found true love. They know they found true love, and this has brought them together, well, physically and in real, in real life, yes, physically, but it's also brought them together more emotionally, right? So hopefully I'm wishing them all the best, but I would never ever handcuff myself to another person who I'm dating. Yeah, that's not ever going to happen. I mean, they live together, so I guess that's okay. But I'm still trying to figure out how they work because he's a car salesman, she's a beautician. So maybe they combine their jobs. Maybe she does beautician work at his car dealership, or I don't. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me how that all works. Maybe it's just during the time when the whole pandemic's going on, and maybe they're not working right now, and then this will kind of make more sense. But they have jobs. Like, how would you work and do this? So that would be interesting. And then other things that you would want to do, like separately, like how would you do that? How would you do those things? Anyway, what do you think about this? Because this story's been going around for a while, and I just thought and saw it, and I was just like, wow, I have to do a video on this because it's crazy. It's a crazy, crazy story. So if you've seen this story, like seen it around, let me know what you think because they said it's on Instagram and all this kind of stuff. So if you've seen it, let me know what you think because I didn't really know about the story until I was kind of researching stuff and then looked at it and was like, that's pretty strange. Strange, interesting, a little crazy. Yeah. All of those things rolled into one. Anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Let me know again what your thoughts are about this. Would you do it or would you say no way in heck, right? No way at all am I doing this. But if you would, I would like to hear it and let and see what you say. Anyway, hope you have a great day. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Hope this video has brought you a little bit of joy within your day. And I will talk to you later.